Hey everyone, thank you for watching. Today's video I'm so excited to do. It is going to be my Sephora VIB sale haul follow-up video. So if you missed my Sephora VIB sale haul that I posted a couple weeks ago, I will have it linked down below, of course. But as always, when I do my hauls, I like to come back in a couple weeks, give my full thoughts on everything, what I would recommend, and so on. I'm also really excited for today's video because it is going to be a collab, and this is with my friend Jena Froese. So she also shopped the VIB sale. She got a bunch of good stuff, and I'm really excited to see her follow-up on everything and her full thoughts on the products that she bought. So her channel, her video will be linked down below. Please go check her out if you haven't yet. I've mentioned her in the past on my channel, but she's become just a really good friend, someone that I talk to on a really regular basis. She puts out a lot of really consistent videos. If you are a high-end or a luxury makeup lover, I would definitely check out her channel. That's kind of what she focuses on, and she just has a ton of great reviews over there. So again, if you haven't checked out Jena's channel, please make sure you do. Her links will be down below. And like I said, we're both doing our VIB sale haul follow-up. So we have lots of reviews coming to you. If you want to see my thoughts on the products that I picked up, why don't we go ahead and get started. All right, so the first product that I'm going to chat about is this one here from Natasha Denona. This is the Mini Bronze and Glow. So this guy was $19. You have this nice little mini compact tier of mirror. You have a bronze toned blush inside, and then also a highlighter. I was so curious about this. I knew that I wanted it. $19 I didn't think was a bad price, and I said I'm just going to go ahead and go for it. This is probably my favorite item that I picked up out of the VIB sale. I didn't go crazy. A lot of times my hauls aren't like super big or anything, so I only got a handful of products, but I think that I can still say that this one is my favorite. So I thought this was really interesting because you saw this in the video where I was trying this on. When I tried out this side, when I look at this and also when I swatch it, this to me says bronzer. That's just kind of, that's what I would use on my skin tone. But when I actually apply it, it's a little bit more pink than I thought. It kind of gives this very like, almost like a flushed bronze look to my skin. So I do have it on today. I have the blush bronzer and also the highlight on my skin. I also do have a little bit of another bronzer that I picked up in the sale, but I do think that it just looks really pretty on the skin. And I also think because it has that hint of pink to it, it almost looks a little bit more natural, like I said, flushed. That's kind of the look I feel like I get when I use that product, and I actually quite like it. It's almost kind of like a two-in-one with a bronzer and blush, and I enjoy that more than I thought I was going to. I've tried a couple bronzers in the past that have more of a red tone to them, and I know some people really do like that because it almost gives you kind of like that faux sunburnt look, which even though sunburns are terrible, sometimes we try to mimic that look in our makeup. I generally don't like red tones. Like I said, I've tried some in the past, they're not really my thing, but almost because this is a little bit more on the pink side, to me it just looked more natural than what the red does, at least on my particular skin tone, and I actually was really happy with it. So I've been really impressed with this one, and I also really do enjoy the highlight. It is what's on my skin today. Like I said, there is a little bit of glitter in it, but it's not too much. It's not too emphasizing of my pores or like the texture on my skin, so I'm really happy about that, and a little bit goes a very long way. I've been really impressed with both of these shades in here. I'm really happy with them. I like the compact. This is $19, and I got it for the 20% off because I'm a rouge. I'm so happy with this product. This has become like a favorite of mine. I did also post a video, it went up yesterday, I believe, and I also purchased the Natasha Denona, the tan, I have the box right here, not the palette right here, but the tan bronze and glow palette. So I have a video kind of breaking down this one, chatting about it, swatching it, and also comparing it to this one here and kind of giving my thoughts on the $55 palette versus the $19, kind of what I'm thinking, you know, right off the bat of trying this one. So if you haven't seen that one yet, I will link it down below. But as far as this goes, like I said, it's probably my favorite product that I picked up in the sale, and it really has become just kind of a favorite in general of mine right now. So next up, like I said, I purchased another bronzer. This one here is from Fenty Beauty. This is one of the Sun Stalker bronzers, and I picked up the shade Shady Biz, which is the second to lightest bronzer. So this guy is $30. That is pretty expensive. It is really nice packaging. You have a nice mirror in here, and you do get, you know, a decent amount of product also. I do have this one on today. I put this on first, and I kind of focused it more on like the outer parts of my face, and then I came in with the Natasha Denona. I'm not a really big fan of this. I've been seeing so many mixed reviews on these bronzers. I feel like when they first came out, I was seeing almost all positives, and that was a big reason why I purchased it, because again, $30, that's very expensive. I would not have purchased this without a discount for sure. But then I don't know, it's almost just like in the past couple of weeks here, I feel like as I've been seeing reviews, I've been seeing more negative ones too. And a lot of people are saying that even the different shades that they've picked up do pull more orange on them. And I think that this one does pull more orange on me. I actually go really, really light-handed when I use it. And like I said, I don't even feel like I want to use it all over my skin, like my forehead and, you know, things like that, because I just feel like the color is off. Could definitely be a shade thing as well, but I've been seeing other people say that about other shades, so that doesn't really motivate me to go exchange it for a different shade. And then I feel bad because then this one just gets thrown away, so it's like, why even bother? I don't want to do that. It's fine. I like the texture of it. It feels nice. It blends pretty good. I won't say it's the most blendable bronzer I've ever tried ever. I'm someone who likes more of a bit of a natural bronzer. That's what I go for. Those are the ones that I reach for the most. And this one just doesn't really seem all that natural on me, and I just have to be very careful of when I'm applying it, where I'm applying it. So this one isn't a favorite of mine, and I'm kind of bummed because like I said, it was $30. So especially when I compare these two, like I get two different products in here for $19. Obviously this is bigger and you get more product and all of that, but still, if you're someone like me and you have a larger collection, maybe you don't go through items as quickly, I'm just kind of like, oh, that sucks that I spent, you know, at least I got a discount, you know, gotta think on the positive side. But this one just really doesn't do a lot for me. I don't see myself reaching for it a ton, so kind of a bummer. Moving over to, I did pick up a hair item. So this is from IGK. This is the Thirsty Girl Coconut Milk Leave-In Conditioner. I picked this up on a recommendation from my friend Andrea. And one thing that she said in her review was that this really helps with her frizz. And it even says it right here, 24-hour frizz control. That is one thing that I've always dealt with back from when I was a very small little girl. I've always had super frizzy hair. I have found ways to kind of tame that down. I think especially washing my hair only 2 times a week really does help. Really not putting as much heat on it. I used to straighten my hair every single day, like in college, every single day. My morning started off with me straightening my hair. So really cutting back on heat I think has helped also. But I still look for good products to put into my hair. And so when she was mentioning this one, I was like, I'm gonna try it. Full disclaimer, I have only tried this product twice. Hair products, since again, like I said, I only wash my hair twice a week, it's a little bit harder for me to review hair products quicker because I don't use them as often as something I would makeup. But I have used this one 2 times, and when I say that all of the frizz in my hair was gone, that's the truth. And I was like amazed because I've never really seen that. You know, just kind of no matter what, I will have some sort of frizziness to my hair, and I can try to put products in and I can try to smooth them down, but they usually pop up. Sometimes it's not always on day 1, maybe it's like day 3, all of a sudden the frizz is starting to come back and I'm like, okay, and I'm trying with my dry shampoo. This has eliminated the frizz, and it is kind of wild to me because I'm just not used to that. I can remember the first time that I used it. You know, I shampooed and conditioned my hair like normal. I got out, I sprayed this in through my damp hair, and then I just let my hair air dry. I don't use a blow dryer, I don't own a blow dryer and all of that. And then the next day, I can remember sitting here in front of my camera and just kind of like I just kept playing with my hair because I was like, why? Like, what's going on with my hair? Like, why does it look so different? Why does it look so good? I'm on day 4 hair right now, so don't judge too hard right at this moment. But I was like, oh my gosh, there's no frizz. There's no frizz. It just looked shinier. It looked better. I was like, this is crazy. So that's really cool. You do definitely want to use a small amount. I had a lot of people say that to me when I did haul it, and I've heard Andrea say that as well. So I tried to use what I thought was a small amount. You have the spray here, and I still felt like the first time I used it, my hair still felt a little bit heavy, like I had a lot of product in it. So the second time I used it, I tried to use even less and just really kind of comb through and work my fingers through it to kind of distribute it that way instead of spraying more. And I felt like that was better. I will still say though that because I only wash my hair 2 times a week, by like the first 2 days I didn't really notice anything. The 3rd day I felt again like my hair was pretty weighed down, and now like I said, I'm on day 4 and this is what I sprayed in it when I last washed my hair. and I feel like my hair is really, really weighed down right now. I feel like I have a lot of product in it. So that's kind of maybe like the trade-off for it, like the con for it, but I'm still really quite impressed with this. I'm really excited about this. This was expensive. It was $28. Again, of course, I had the 20% discount, but I'm actually pretty excited about it. I think you just have to kind of be a little aware of when you're using it and making sure you're not using too much and all of that, but because it got rid of that frizz so well, I'm really, really happy with this one so far. But I did want to point out that I have only used it twice, so that one is kind of hard. But if I waited to do this entire video until I use that one more, this could come way late, and all of the makeup products I felt like I could talk about, so hopefully that makes sense. So next up I have this concealer here from Smashbox. This is the Studio Skin Flawless 24-Hour Concealer. I believe this was $24. I got it in the shade Light Neutral. I do have this on as my concealer today, and I'm a little bit like torn about this one. I like the applicator. It's very large. You get a lot of product on there. It has more of this pointed tip. It is a more hydrating concealer. It's lightweight. It's a little bit more liquidy. It doesn't feel too heavy on the skin. It's not too dry. It's really easy to blend out. I think it makes my under eyes look pretty nice, but I will say that I don't think the wear time is great, and for something that says it's a 24-hour concealer, which really 24 hours, do we believe that? Probably not. But I feel like by the end of the night when I wear this, I do look pretty creasy, and I don't feel like the coverage is what I look for in my concealers. I do like a bit more of a full coverage. I'm 32. I feel like I have a lot going on my under eyes. I like a full coverage concealer to really kind of hide everything and just help me look my best, you know? And this one, I feel like it's a pretty good medium coverage, but I still feel like I would like a little bit more, and that it doesn't last the best and can kind of break up under the eyes. So whenever I use this, I like to use like a pretty heavy duty loose setting powder, like the Laura Mercier loose setting powder. I've been really liking to use with this to kind of help lock it into place and just make it last a little bit longer. But I will also say that I feel like maybe for the warmer months, I might actually be reaching for this one a little bit more, where usually when it gets warmer, I kind of tone down the amount of coverage, even the amount of products that I'm wearing. I think that's why I like the Natasha Denona so much. I kind of get like the 2-in-1 with the mini. So I'm gonna keep this one too. I'm not returning anything from the sale, so I'm gonna keep this one too, because I feel like, especially as of right now, I will get some use out of it. I think if I purchase this more in like November, December time, I'd be like, ah, shoot, probably not going to love it. But timing wise, I think this one will work out for me. But I think that it's okay. I think definitely it's just like personal preferences and what you look for in your concealers and everything, but for me this one is just decent, not a new favorite, and I do like testing out new concealers. Okay, I have a lip product to chat about. This one is from Huda Beauty. So this is one of her Power Matte lipsticks, and I picked up the shade Joyride. First of all, the packaging is fantastic on these. I believe this one was $25. Yes, $25. So that's very expensive for a lipstick. Again, I was only going to be purchasing, like, there's just some products that I have to purchase on sale, and a $25 lipstick is one of them. So this is Joyride. I believe this is the one that I wore in the trying new makeup video, but it is this beautiful kind of darker brownish nude. I love it. I love the color. I'm really happy with this one. I do like the packaging, like I said. I was a little bit back and forth on these because I mentioned this in my Sephora Vib sale wishlist video, and I had some people tell me that they were super dry and they weren't very flattering on the lips, and I was like, don't know, because sometimes with matte bullet lipsticks, they can be really dry, a little bit harder to apply. So I kind of talked myself out of them, but then I actually swatched them in store, and they swatched nice and creamy. And I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna give it a shot here. And I'm glad that I did. I don't regret it. Again, like I said, I love this color. I think that it's absolutely beautiful. And I do like the formula. It applies more creamy, just like how it swatches. It applies creamy to the lips, so I don't have any issues there, skipping, tugging, anything like that. I will say that after a couple hours of wear, it starts to feel a little bit more on the dry side, but it also lasts a really long time. It holds up really well on the lips, especially for a bullet lipstick. So kind of the con of when something lasts for a really long time, sometimes it can be a little bit drier, and I definitely realize that. I've been wearing lip liners a lot more recently, and sometimes if I just put like a nice lip liner underneath this one, I don't notice it as much, but I've worn this multiple times since I picked it up, and I really quite like it. Again, I love the shade Joyride, and I really do like the formula. I don't think it'll be for everyone. If you like something that's really hydrating, really creamy, you're not gonna like this lipstick at all. But if you like something that looks matte, and that lasts for a long time on the lips. I think that you would like this one from Huda Beauty. Another lip product that I have here, this is a new product from Sephora. This is one of their Rouge Lacquer lipsticks, and these are $13. I picked up the shade No Regrets. So I got this on a recommendation from Kathleen Lights, and she said that it reminded her of the Marc Jacobs gloss sticks, lip gloss sticks. You know what I mean? I have the one in Mocha Chocolate, and it's one of my favorites. I've been more into lip glosses as of lately, and I just really wanted to test this out. $13 I didn't think was a bad price at all. I really enjoyed the shade on this, and once again, I am so impressed with this one. It is actually what I have on my lips today. I lined my lips and then just really lightly filled them in with the Ofra Spicy Lip Liner, which I've been loving as of recently, and then I topped this over it. It gives just like a really nice gloss to the lips. It's not too much, it's not overly glossy, it's not sticky, it's not thick, it's not goopy. It reminds me so much of the Marc Jacobs, and that one is like a 24, 21, it's in the 20s. This is 13. There's a bunch of different shades. Again, No Regrets is just kind of like this nice like nude brown. I think that it's beautiful. I am really happy with these. I was traveling the other weekend, and this is what I threw in my purse with me. I like the packaging. I think this one is great, especially for the money too. I'm really happy with this one from Sephora, so definitely would recommend that. And then that is everything that I picked up in the sale. I had a couple items in PR that I shared in that haul too. One was from Drunk Elephant. I just was kind of sharing that there was a new set out there. I've reviewed a lot of Drunk Elephant skincare in the past, so I'm not going to touch on that, but I just thought it was a cool set and wanted to show it. But also, I was very excited because Lawless Beauty had sent me over their new concealers. I was so excited to try this. I'm a big fan of Lawless Beauty. When they sent me over a few of the concealer shades, I was like, yes, can't wait. And I don't know what happened with these. So you saw me when I hauled it, and that was the first time in that video that I opened them up. It's like the applicator and the concealer is completely dried out, and I was like, oh no, I don't know what's happening here. I have since noticed that these are no longer for sale, both on the Sephora website and also the Lawless Beauty website. The concealers have been completely wiped off of both retailers. So to me, I think that means there must have been some sort of production issue or something that happened, because I definitely saw people using this that their concealer didn't look like mine. But then also I saw a lot of people who did purchase this concealer and it did look like mine. So I think that there was some sort of issue. You know, I opened it up and I was like, I don't know if it's supposed to be like this. Like, I'm not sure what's going on. And since the concealers have now been removed for being from sale, I assume that means that something went wrong, and hopefully it's being fixed, because I was really excited about this. Like I said, I love trying out new concealers, reviewing new concealers, and so I was really excited for these. But I did want to just go ahead and mention that. So I can't really review this one. I hope whatever issue it was gets fixed and all that. Lawless Beauty is a newer brand, and not even with newer brands, just brands in general, things can go wrong, things can happen. So I really hope that that gets fixed and maybe these can come back out so I can actually try them. But I did include that in the haul video, so I wanted to still follow up with that one and let you guys know a little bit about the concealer. But before I end this video, I do have a little giveaway to include in here. I've been doing just a little giveaway at the end of my videos through the past couple days here that I'm going to be doing through the end of the month. So if you are interested in the giveaway, if you've made it this far, congrats. So I've just been doing a little prize packs because I'm trying to send out as many little gifts to people as I can, just to say thank you guys for being so supportive, and that I do appreciate you. So to run through the prizes, I have a few different mascaras here. This one is from Buxom. This is their lash mascara. I also have one from Almay. This is the All the Benefits mascara. A couple of different lip products. This one here is from ColourPop. This is an Ultra Satin Lip in the shade Mess Around. And then I also have from MAC Cosmetics one of their Bling Thing lipsticks in Hot Flash. That's pretty funny. And then one more lip product. This here is from Ofra Cosmetics, one of their liquid lipsticks, and this is in Ball Harbor. And then finally, I do have a full-size skincare item. This is from Dermalogica. This is their Pre-Cleanse, one of my favorite skincare products. So that is the little prize pack that is in today's video. If you guys do want to enter, it's super easy to do so. You just have to be subscribed to my channel. Leave a comment down below, include the hashtag SamSquad, and that will get you entered. If you don't want to enter the giveaway, but you still want to leave a comment or some feedback on my follow-up reviews, just don't include that hashtag, because I will be choosing someone from all of the hashtags. if that makes sense. My giveaways are open international. Again, you just have to be subscribed and make sure that hashtag is included in your comment. These are open for about 48 hours or so is what I've been doing, and then once I have the winner contacted and they've responded to me, I will put their name in the description box so you know that that giveaway has been closed. Like I said, I'm doing this every day throughout the rest of the month of May. I do post a video every day except for Saturdays on my channel, so lots of content here and lots of chances for giveaways in the month of May. So if you guys want to get entered, it's super easy to do so. Thank you so much for supporting me and following along with my channel. I do appreciate it so much. And as always, if you guys did enjoy this video, I hope that you'll give it a thumbs up. I hope that you also consider subscribing before you go, and I'll catch you guys in tomorrow's video.